But I swear the lighting is like among the worst, like of fluorescence. uh, yeah. And I feel like the place I'm staying at is like it sucks, man. So much, so many places that I've been to in LA and so many people that I've met in LA suck. Like, it's like, dude, the thought that it even compares to New York City, like, you need to have like money, right? That's what people are talking about, right? Or else what? What about LA? I've been here for like almost 3 months now, or like 2 months. That's a while for like in terms of like experiences in a place go. 2 months and still it's like just a lot of like a lot of bullshit. I mean, it's not as like I'm recording this because I want to talk. Well, look at my little reflection. Um, little nymph. Yeah. Yeah. Um, hmm. Well, yeah, it doesn't, I don't know. What do I talk about? Because it's like I used to do like journal entries, and then it just like gradually got to a point where like I had enough going on, like as in like spirituality is my profession, not profession, sorry, but is uh I don't know, just my business. Uh, um, you know, and then like let's see. And then what? And then what? Dylan? Dylan? Um, bruh. You know what? Maybe I'll just like say that like this is also for connecting with people because so as a um because in the past 2 years I have at certain periods been like tortured socially via isolation. My uh um nah, the situation that led to me being in these material circumstances is like kind of too much to go into right now, but I was thinking about it. Um, uh, yeah. So I don't know who's what. Well, um, 420, 419. It's 419. What does that number mean to anyone? I feel like it means something to someone watching. 419. 419. Isn't that like Hitler's? No, it's not. It's not. And I'm not gonna say it. I'm not going to say that it is. But however, yeah, whoever you are, and sorry, I was like thinking about the people, like my mother, I don't know, would she watch this? Hopefully, probably not. YouTube is like, oh shit. Uh, no, no, that's not gonna be my mother. Um, but I was just like, oh no, like address the people who like may be, among like the first um to watch these, but also to like any like person around the world, more exciting than the former, my mother. Oh my God, there's nowhere to sit. Like literally, there's nowhere to sit in this room, in my bedroom, because I have a top bunk. That's my bunk. That's pretty personal. Um, uh, and I'm paying to be here. That's the wild part. Like, if God didn't tell me to stay here, I would just fucking go. Cause it's not, it's physically uncomfortable just being here in like multiple different ways. Like, you know, staff members do um unreasonably and without just reason like physically threaten me to assault me or hit me. Of course, you know what? Racism is a whole fucking like thing, isn't it? I was like too far on one end of the spectrum for a while. No one else seems to be able to meet me there except for Jesus Christ. Maybe. Maybe. Anyway. Anyway, more importantly, if you're someone from around the world watching this, I'm so sorry. I do like to not, especially because if I'm long-winded, there's trauma stuff going on. That's what that is for me. Um, but yeah, please like introduce yourself and please below. Um, yeah. I wanna get to know you. I wanna like, I wanna get to know you, person around the world. Yeah. I am traveling is like one of the best things that I can do. Traveling is like one of my most favorite things. One of my favorite things. My most favorite. Uh, my most favorite. My favorite. One of my favorite things to do. And I'm a pretty like worldly, and not in a sinful sense, but I'm a pretty worldly person. That's not funny. Is it? No. Did you see that? It's not. That's kind of stuff happens all the time for me. I'm gonna go back and look at this video if that like visual distortion like wasn't. I'm pretty sure the video caught that though. It just happens all the time. All the time. My gosh. Uh, for me. But yeah, I'm like a very and I'm from the like least racist state in the United States, Hawaii. And I am very multicultural. I'm like very multicultural. Man, I don't know. God's been like uh, yeah, man. I think there are some things. Yeah. I was just thinking about like all the violence I've experienced and all the racism too. Like it's wild being from Hawaii, and one moving to the historically most racist state in the United States, Oregon. That's too much information for the third, the first video. But, oh my gosh, um, I don't know. I'm sorry. Um, I think also like there are just some inappropriate. Mm, 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 mm. No, no, no. But what was I saying? I don't remember. I don't remember. I watched the first video I recorded or posted, and just like didn't finish a thought. I was just like, here's okay. Like I don't know. Here's a thought. X, Y, just X. Mm. I think it might be fun if what a bond. I mean, talk about bonding, right? What if I just let myself be unwell on video and post it? Well, you all like tell me anything about yourself that you want me to know. Maybe not anything, within reasonable boundaries, within the YouTube community guidelines, at least. Uh, yeah, they're good. I didn't read all of them, but I'm pretty sure they're like good boundaries, good guideline. I want to stab. Uh, no, it's a long story. How I ended up. There's part of me still that's like, no, you gotta like keep it like, um, oh my God. Uh, the story of how I came to be in this situation, i.e., like houseless for the past year. The first year, it doesn't really count because I was having so much fun. Like, okay, my body disappeared. That was like mid journey. Uh, and then like someone was trying to murder me and they physically like couldn't because there was a spiritual power and probably protection. Like it was as though it was literally emanating from my body, so he couldn't physically lay his hands on me, although he like technically did. But um he had a knife and he was trying to rape me. And then so I do think that like, and I do kind of want to report it to the police. For a while, I was like, no, no police or whatever. I regret that. I regret that. I wish I'd reported my rape. That's how this happened. I have a rapist who masquerades as like an arrogant, pretentious, paternalistic, shitty. person. I analyzed it, and they are literally worse than than a white supremacist. And that's like my rapist, and that's someone in supposedly my community in Oregon. Um, they raped me, were racist towards me, took shit out on me, took specifically like issues they had with white men out onto me, like white cis men. They moved in, we were housemates. That's how this happened. I ran away. They borderline stalked me and moved like like literally only a block away from me, like next door to me. I got a bet at one point. I was like subscribing to this to I don't know if I should name her. Um, if you're watching, hey, hey, hey. Wow. The three stages so far. It's like, um, my interactions with my interaction with her work. Now though, I was subscribing to I don't know. And it's just like, okay, she's not an ascended master. I am. She's psychic. I don't, I personally don't, although that may have started to change because I find myself just knowing things about other people without even doing my usual, like, witnessing, natural and innate and sociable, like, and compassionate witnessing of others. Something about me since I was born is I'm really good at like seeing other people, seeing who they really are. And I hope this is interesting. I might record it again. I might just post both because, it's a fresh channel. I personally don't like the pressure in the state that I'm in. I don't like the pressure that speaking to that like a for in the second video, I think I mentioned it. Or no, in this one. It has to do with no, it was in a different one. But it has to do with like perform like oh, the pressure uh I said that I don't want to repeat myself. I just yeah, said that like oh gosh. I swear, I like I'm just gonna skip because I was thinking about my circumstances, and I'm a very like dynamic person. I just want to be myself. I just want to be myself. Anyway, I don't. I'm I'm well. My circumstances are not like the best. Could be worse. I could be like getting like talk about perspective. I could, and Miriam, this may unlock. I don't know. I've never heard you talk about this before. Um, talk about perspective. I could be like locked up in some basement, in some concrete basement somewhere. And let me tell you, handcuffs, they suck. Like they're heavy and they hurt. Moment for all the those who are and have suffered in that way without it being warranted. Even if what? Nah, man, bruh. It's no joke. It's no joke. Police brutality? Terrifying and horrific. It sucks. It really sucks. There, see, that's like me speaking more naturally. Feels better. And I like when I like I don't know, talk and I normally like, and I'm a good conversationalist, let me tell ya. Hashtag Lyft driver. When I was a Lyft driver, I really wanted, and that's something that I just like, I'm like, whoa, I miss it. Anyway, oh, but I was like, oh, there needs to be more like Lyft driver content because it's so funny. But I haven't, any of you stumbled upon like actually quality like Lyft driver or Uber driver content? Because I haven't. But I could have done that. I did some of, oh, oh, I wish I had like editing capabilities. Hashtag subscribe or sent or Ven or I just quack. I just like made a quack noise like a duck, like a Donald. You know what? One time I did that, but it was because of like something sex. I wasn't with another person, but I like literally. I was kind of like it was kind of I don't know. It was kind of funny. I mean, like I made a Donald Duck quacking noise because of something like mild, because of something like sexual. And oh my God, nothing sexual is happening. YouTube. By the way, I looked into never, that's how bad it's been. That's how desperately I've been needing a job, wanting a job. I looked into being like one of those uh, like video moderators who like watch everything, including like, oh my gosh, like please don't tell. I mean, if you really want to, and especially if you feel called to, tell me about it in the comments. That what that job is like. Tell me about it. But anyway, nothing sexual. Sex. I'm not a stereotype. I'm just not. So if and when you see me like acting like a stereotype, talk about racist violence too, man. Also terrifying and like very difficult because it's like it's like not just physical as well. Talk about police brutality. That has to do with something I already said. Uh, I wonder if anyone's gonna watch this whole thing. Except for, no, that would be so awkward. I keep it profesh. I, yeah, nothing. Uh, I mean, I like YouTube. I've been watching it since I was like, I don't know, since I was like pretty young, since I had like internet access. When I was like 10, maybe, or 12, or since I was like 12, I think. And it's helped me. YouTube has helped me a lot. It made I Googled it. I Googled it the other day, a couple days ago, and I was like, what social media apps are like young people like doing right now? And the top one was YouTube. Um, and I liked it. And I liked it. My bad. YouTube. That was a little kind of, oh my gosh. Um, tell me about it, YouTube moderator. Constant mod or whatever. What are they called again? I don't know. Anyway, you know, I cannot, like, bruh. And I think there's something special about seeing. It's like some people, and maybe it's like spiritual too. Like some people are fine, like seeing rough stuff. And then some people I think are graced with not seeing horrible things happen and not needing, not, that doesn't make sense. Anyway, journaling. Normally, that's what I need to get into. That's the avenue. When it's me just like thinking, uh, slash like, yeah, when it's me just thinking. But I think with this channel, I want it to be more engaging. So, uh, yeah, I just need to get back into like thinking, which I do. But now I guess it's like about like, yeah, like spiritual like prophecies and stuff, less about my trauma and stuff like that. So who knows? But that's just like it feels like right now it feels like lifting a weight when I'm like not quite strong. Not I'm like almost I'm just like a little bit like and it's not a lack. It's just not time yet. Um for me to go there.